What do we think, pretty ladies? A lot to explore. You guys did some snooping around your enrichment. I'm imagining that you gotta do some snooping around your entire habitat, Bobcat, Sky, and Selene, before you come back and play with your feline enrichment. There you are, sisters. Welcome, Wendy Frank, saying I love the caroling. That's one of the amazing staples here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, is hearing our lions sing to us all throughout the day. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great and wonderful weekend. It certainly was a great weekend here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Happy to have everybody joining us today with a live post. This is Bobcat sisters Sky and Selene. We also refer to them as the Energizer Bobcats. These two seem to have just about enough energy to power the entire Minnesota power grid, it seems at times. Bobcat, Sky, and Selene, they're adolescent bobcats. They came to us as bobcat kittens after they were unfortunately picked up in the wild. When they should have just been left. Mom was most likely just hunting just down the way, but unfortunately people decided to pick up Sky and Selene, which is now why they unfortunately have to live a life in captivity. But fortunately, we here at the Wildcat Sanctuary are here to give them the next best thing, and that's a wild at heart life. Shay Christine saying the girls go all in. You are right about that. I was mentioning that Energizer, the Energizer Bobcats. These two Bobs in particular never ever fail to put a smile on our face. It seems like they are always full of those Bobcat hijinks that make us laugh. Lots of pouncing and zooming and playing with each other. Their tails are up. They're excited. They're happy. They're watching caretaker Misha walking away and thanking him for the wonderful enrichment they've left him. Hey, pretty girl, what are you doing under here? What's everybody doing? A cat is a cat. So, Miss Sky and Selene are usually really easy to identify when they have their winter coats on, but now you can see they're not as fluffy as they are in the winter, and their coat colors are pretty similar too. So Misha, let me ask you, how do you identify these two sisters now that their coat colors are starting to look a little more similar?
That's a great question. I still see the darkness and redness of Selene when she's beside Sky.
Yeah.
Sky still has that lighter coat. You guys can see she's kind of, right now it's a good lighting to see definitely the lighter coat of Sky on top, and then Selene definitely a bit more of the red, a bit darker, but in certain lights it can definitely be hard to tell.
Yep, you're right. Now I can kind of tell a little bit more too. Hopefully everyone can tell over the iPhone. We're seeing someone commenting about how much they love their little hammocks there. That's one of our mini constructions that we create out of recycled fire hose. Oh, get your sister. Out of recycled fire hose, you can see we have hanging hammocks like that. We have large caranda beds made out of hammocks, even for our bobcats, all the way up to our lions and tigers. So it's really a great, durable way to make a comfortable space for some of our wildcats. And now it's time to have some fun with some cardboard enrichment. There's some fun scent bags, that were made by some lovely volunteers of ours. It's always awesome when people are coming up with fun ways to keep the cats of TWS happy and entertained. And we know with bobcats in particular, a little added scent to something, it really makes them go wild.
Justin, I know people are always interested in what kind of scents we use. Today we have Sung by Alfred Sung.
Ooh.
Never heard of it myself, but Sky and Selene, I think, are giving a 10 out of 10 for
a
review on that.
I'd say so. Little marking for Selene and her ball there. Now it's time to go play in the box. Let's look at some comments while we're watching these two silly kitties play around. Good afternoon to you, Nancy from California. Cats with boxes. You're right about that, Jennifer. Julie Robbins saying that box is gone. Almost. Just about flattened here by these two sisters. Hey, Megan. Thanks for joining us. Katie D, we love these little stinkers too. They always make us smile, and obviously we would want a wild life for these sisters, and that's why it's always valuable reading their story and also brushing up on how to identify situations where wildlife is in need and is in need of human intervention. The Humane Society has a couple great articles on what to do when you encounter wildlife in the wild and if there is a need of intervention. But like I said, it's so great to see these sisters happy and enjoying themselves. We're happy that we can give them the next best thing to living in the wild, and that's a wild at life heart here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. And we see that box moving. I don't see the bobcat that's inside of it. It's got a mind of its own. Oh, there you are, pretty lady. And that would be Sky, Misha, correct?
You are correct.
All right. Looking through some more comments here. Hard to keep up when they're so lightning fast like that. There's Selene walking through the background. You can see they're standing on a more permanent form of enrichment. They have a large cave there. They can go inside of it, on top of it, but then you can see some more kind of forms of temporary enrichment. Obviously we have the boxes that they've been playing with today, but right behind that box is their Bobcat teeter-totter that they're kind of running around there. Hard for the cameraman to keep up with these two sisters. So you have things like that. Well, we'll add in toys. We have that teeter-totter, and so there are those fixed pieces of enrichment, like the cave and obviously the skywalks that you see, big scratching posts there. But we also like kind of rotating in different toys and features for them, like that cat seesaw or teeter-totter. I'm combining my words there. And there they go again, like a couple flashes of lightning blurring past us. This really is a great slice of life post for the pace of life that Bobcat, Sky, and Selene choose to have. And obviously here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, all of our cats have individual needs, and those individual needs make them happy. And some of those needs, different cats take different things to make them happy. And Sky and Selene, what makes them the most happy is something like this, something where those two sisters can hang out and interact with each other, enjoy some enrichment, chase each other's tail, get some exercise. It's really a special bond that these two have, and like I said, a great slice of life. If you were to drop in on any old day here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, 9 times out of 10, this is what Bobcat, Sky, and Selene would be doing, just horsing around. Loving seeing all the comments. I'm glad posts like this always spruce up people's day, because that's exactly what we would want. Not only hearing the stories of our cats and how much of an impact that you've made on them, but also just seeing the new life that you've provided them here at TWS. And seeing them let out all of their excitement and glee. It truly is a special time to be had, isn't it, pretty ladies? Says, yes it is. We saw Tammy's live post briefly earlier. She wanted to show off some of the construction of our new animal care center. We started our second week of our Cats in Crisis fundraising campaign. There those sisters go, flying around. All the way back over here. We started week 2 of our Cats in Crisis fundraising campaign. And it was great to see, even though service was a little funky up there when she was doing her live post, but it was great to see some of the progress that's been made on that building, and exciting to think about what's to come. And that's a new building where we can provide specialized and critical care for cats in need, just like we've seen with Anastasia. And it's such an exciting moment to see that ground has been broken, that we're moving towards creating yet another addition here at the Wildcat Sanctuary to bettering the lives of our residents, as well as those yet to come. So we're glad we got to share that with everybody. We're so thankful for everyone who's already turned out to support some of our cats in crisis, as well as our former cats in crisis who are now living a compassionate life here at TWS. And encourage everyone to give a gift. If not, perhaps share the campaign. That always gets the word out and will help us meet our $75,000 goal to raise for cats in crisis. And even better, Sky and Selene, if we raise that $75,000, don't pee in your water bucket, pretty lady, Bob Barker, boo, there they go, will donate $75,000 towards the care of that animal care center. So it is a total win-win situation, and we're so fortunate for this opportunity. I'm going to walk up here and see if I can keep up with the sisters for one more moment. They're curious about their caretakers. There you are, pretty lady. We caught a still moment. Choo! I was trying to look at some comments while I had a still Bobcat there. But it looks like I'll just have to get back to everyone's comments once I've wrapped up the post. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. This has been such a pleasure spending some moments with these two frankly hilarious sisters, Sky and Selene. There's Miss Selene stalking her sister. Shoo! And away they go. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your Monday. We very much appreciate everyone's support so far during our Cats in Crisis campaign. That's going to be concluding at the end of June, and we're hoping to reach our goal by then. Again, thank you everyone who's participated. Sky and Selene would not be living the amazing life, compassionate life that they live now without everyone's support. So thank you so much again. Bye, pretty girls.